Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are currently on my friend and clanmate Gipsy's account, and if you guys remember from several videos back where I did a showcase on Gipsy's account, well, you guys know how insane his account is, right? Really super endgame and ultra endgame even, right? So this showcase for the best Fire Knight team in the world, right? When I say that, I don't mean by like a world record team or anything like that, because there are definitely better time records, but when you do a record time team, it's usually not the most consistent team. It usually is just based off of RNG, and there could be a lot of fails in there, most likely. But when I say the best Fire Knight team in the world, what I mean by that is in terms of time, consistency, and the amount of fails. So based off of the testing that Gipsy's done, this team is a 100% win rate. But again, this is a showcase, okay? I understand there's a lot of you that might be triggered or, I don't know, annoyed that this composition is something that no one can make besides like him and like maybe a handful of people. I can't even make this composition. This is more of a showcase for more entertainment value. So in case you are curious on how the build is working, I will show the masteries and the stats and everything required to make it work. In case there's someone out there that has the champions and has the gear and everything required to make it work, along with the awakening. Yeah, so here we go guys, let's get into it. So starting with the team, it is going to be for Fire Knight 25, right? And this is the team, guys. It's going to require Ghostborn, a Holstring, a Krizia, Kymar, and Seer. Now, there's a lot of us that do have a Seer. There's a decent amount that do have a Kymar. Holstring, not. I guess there are people that have him too, right? And Ghostborn is more of an older champion, so there are people that might have him. Now, Krizia is a champion that not that many people have because it's fairly new and is a Void Legendary champion. So this is the composition. Now, when I get to the gear, once again, guys, warning, please don't be mad at me, okay? Again, this is for entertainment value. I hope you guys understand that, right? So when I saw the composition, I was just like, wow, this is insane. Like, it'd be fun to showcase. All right, so starting with the Ghostborn here, we have him in a shield set, and for the stats, it's not quite damage efficient here, so I guess it is a bit overkill on the crit damage, I believe. But I don't think there's anybody on the team that gives attack up. No, I don't think so. But these are the stats. We have 4400 attack, 282% crit damage, crit capped. We do have some accuracy on him as well. I don't think it was necessary, but the A1 does have a defense down there too in case you do want to land that. So Ghostborn is going to be providing a AoE defense down that cannot be resisted. That's what Ghostborn is really good for, and he pretty much enables 100% win rate teams, because when you have other champions that like a Lydia or a Dracomorph or someone like that does AoE defense down with the weekend, there's always a 3% chance in the game that you're going to miss those debuffs regardless of what your accuracy is. But when it comes to Ghostborn, his debuff right here is AoE defense down cannot be resisted, meaning your runs are going to be more consistent because it's always going to be the same, right, with the defense down. As long as you build around that, it's going to be a successful win rate. That is pretty much what he's providing to the table. And the one thing that's in common with all these champions are very fast animations. And so there is a composition with this you can run with Coldart as well instead of the Krizia, but the Coldart is going to be a 97% win rate because there's always a chance of that debuff not landing, and it can make it a bit more difficult. But with the Krizia, the animation is a little bit slower because her movement speed is a little bit slower and she's going back and forth with the running animation. So because of that, the run is a little bit more slower, but it's still an insanely fast run. And for the masters for Ghostborn, we have going down to the War Master. And those are the stats. So on to the next champion here. Now, Holstring is going to be providing pretty similar to what Allure does, right? With the Terminator manipulation, and he has a lot of multi-hits, like a lot, right? We got a double multi-hit there, we got a triple multi-hit here, we got a quad multi-hit there, and yeah, he's going to be providing the Terminator manipulation and some damage. So as far as the stats go, so he does have 68% crit rate, and the reason for that is because a Krizia is going to be providing a 19% crit rate aura, right? And that's going to help us lower the crit rate needed for all the other champions. But on top of that, he is also a good affinity against the green affinity, meaning so he's going to be getting an additional 50% crit rate on top of that because it's against a good affinity. So the 15 plus the 19%, that'll be just enough to hit above 100% there. And then onto the crit damage here, we had 295 crit damage with 5100 attack and a decent amount of accuracy. So on to these skills here. We do have both of them fully booked out because we want to put out as much damage as possible. And for the masteries here, we're going down to the Giant Slayer because he has a lot of multi-hits, right? And onto the next champion. It's going to be Acrizia. Now Acrizia is built with a lot of damage, right? She has a massive amount of damage along with the Savage set. So she's going to be... So the attack here doesn't really matter too much. We just wanted to focus on the crit damage because her damage is going to scale off of the enemy max HP. So that is pretty much all you wanted to focus on, the crit damage here. And we do have her at 235 speed. And this team is obviously speed tuned. And I'll show you the presets a little bit later. And as far as the accuracy goes, I guess, you know, he didn't really care about that too much here because he just wanted her for the damage. And she is fully booked out as well. And onto the mastery, we are going down to the War Master. So one thing I did forget to mention is the... Let me go here. Yeah, the blessing. So cruelty is on the Ghostborn. I actually forgot about the awakenings. And that's a 5-star cruelty. So it's going to be an additional... Yeah, the crit damage is there. The attack is there. And decrease target defense by 22% per hit, up to 30% on champions, 15% on bosses. And for the holstering, we forgot to mention as well, he is going to have Soul Reap, which is going to be a lot of extra attack, right? Now onto the Kaimar. He is built in speed set and some perception gear. We have 316 speed with 100% crit rate capped and 150% crit damage along with 3000 attack and some accuracy here. So he is going to be providing some damage on the AoE hits, but the most important thing is the reset. So this is going to enable us to do everything all over again, right? All our abilities. And for the masteries here, we have all the way down to the War Master. And you don't have to actually have him booked at all because he's just there for one job, which is this. And I guess he could add some more damage by getting this here too, if he wanted to. But the team is already consistent as is. Now, on to the last champion here, which is a Seer. So the Seer here is at 350% crit damage. That is a massive, massive amount of crit damage. So he was able to get this done because he can sacrifice about 19% crit rate here because the Acrizia is providing the 19% crit rate aura. So that is one of the reasons why he could get it so high. But another huge part of the reason is because he does have a 6-star awakening. There's not too many people out there that are going to have a 6-star awakened Seer. But as far as the speed goes, 210. And the accuracy here is not too relevant at all. And that's pretty much it. That's all you really wanted to focus on. And for the skills are obviously all booked. And for the the blessing is going to be crushing Ren. Look at that, guys. Extra 20% crit damage, extra speed. Every hit will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. And yeah. For the mastery here, we are going to go with is flawless execution for the extra 20% crit damage. Alright, so that is a team, guys. And now it's time to show you the run. So this is going to be for stage 25 on Fire Knight. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh yeah, first we got to show you the presets. Starting with the Acrizia, for the round 1, we are going to be opening with the A2. And for round 2, we are opening with the A1. And for the round 3, we are opening with the A2. Now onto the Ghostborn. We're going to leave it as default for round 1, default for round 2, and default for round 3. Now for the holstering, we are turning off A2, A3 for the first round. For round 2, we are turning off A2 and A3 again. And then for the round 3, we are going to be opening with the A1. We're going to be going to prioritize the A2. And then second priority is going to be the A3. Now for the Kaimar, it's going to be opening with the A1. We are not going to have the reset on for the A3 here. So we're going to have that turned off for round 1. For round 2, we're going to be opening with the reset. And for round 3, we're going to be opening with the A1. Now onto the Seer. We're going to be prioritizing the Karma Burn on the wave 1. For round 2, we're going to be prioritizing Karma Burn again. And for the wave 3, we're going to be opening with the A1. So that's pretty much the team here. And I guess I'll go for the speed real quick. So the fastest champion on the team is actually going to be the Kaimar. And that's why you want to open with the A1. And then the next champion is going to be the Holstring as the fastest at 311. And after that is going to be Ghostborn at 247, Acrizia at 235, and Seer at 210. So that's pretty much the team here. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So the fastest time I think he said he got was 30. Oh, we have it off here. Okay, okay, we'll let it run for now. Okay, we lost about 2 seconds there because it was on ×1. But let's see what happens. We'll shave off like 2 seconds then. Yeah, I was gonna say the fastest time he got was, I think it was like 37 seconds, I think he said. Or maybe it was like a little more than that. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. You see the amount of damage that she does, guys? Akrizia is so powerful against bosses. Look at this. Boom. Really, really strong. Okay, it looks like we're coming up a little bit longer. Okay, I mean, it's still pretty fast. So we lost about 2 seconds there. Okay, 38 seconds is the best he's done. And we lost about 2 seconds, right? So let's run it back here. But you guys can see how insanely fast this is. And again, as far as from his testing so far, it's been 100%. That's usually how it is with the Ghostborn. It usually is 100% with Ghostborn. If the team is built just right. Okay, so now this time we had no mistake on the one time. So hopefully we can get a better time than he already got. Okay, we popped it. Oh my gosh, damage. Beautiful. Come on, come on. Can we get a personal record on his count? Because he said he wanted to see what it would do on my computer because his computer is not as good as mine, he said. Oh, but it's... Okay, the time wasn't as great. I think we did have some refresh accessories on somebody. Maybe that plays a part in something. I'll have to go back and check real quick. Let's see, was there any refresh on anybody? That might matter. Okay, we got the... Okay, so one other thing that's important that I forgot to mention is Blood Shield accessories is what also helps give it an extra boost of... Or not extra boost, but an extra buff to Strip for the Seer, because that's going to enable a Karma Burn to nuke, right? And it looks like, yeah, we have it on everybody. The Blood Shield, yeah. Pretty much on everyone. We don't have any refresh on anybody, so I'm not sure how much faster we can actually get this. But 39 seconds for like a 100% win rate team is extremely, really good. Because I know there's a lot of other teams out there that are about 37 seconds, but those are like a 97% win rate team. Alright, come on. Can we get that personal record? Okay, it looks like it's about the same mark, right? Okay. Yeah, it's tough. I guess like part of it might be because I have the Streamlabs or the OBS on right now recording, so it's possible that could also delay it a little bit. Okay guys, here's what I want to do. I'm actually going to turn off my recording for a moment, and as you can see my energy count right now, right? So you know I'm not really like fixing it or anything. I'm going to do one run off the recording, have that completely turned off so I have no extra things going on in the background, and just see if I can get that extra time that I want to get to. So I'm gonna stop the recording right here. Alright, so we're back. So I did do one run off the recording, and yeah, I wasn't able to get to that mark, but I want to try one more thing here. Maybe I have something. Let me check here. Okay, that's fine. What could it be? Let me restart the game real quick and see if that helps. Because sometimes when you have the game running too long, it could have an impact on the performance of the game running, right? Because it could be a little laggy and whatnot. But let's see if this works. Hopefully this is the answer. And let me just fix the aspect ratio. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's do that run again. One last time. Come on. Can we get that personal record? This is it right here. Come on. Yeah, it's so clean though. Man. It's very clean. Okay, how fast? Can we do it? I believe, guys. This has to be the run, right? This has to be it. Okay, this is looking really good. That damage was huge right there. This is looking really good. Come on. Come on. 37 seconds. Oh, no, we didn't make it, guys. 40 seconds, but as you can see, this team is so clean and it's so fast. Like, for a 100% consistent team that is doing 40 seconds flat, right? But the best time he's gotten 38 seconds. So sometimes it could go a little bit faster, but yeah, it's so insane. Really fun. Again, I know a lot of us cannot make this composition. It's a really hard team to make, especially if you don't have a 6-star seer, basically. Gipsy, thank you so much for letting me showcase your account once again. It was a lot of fun to see this composition in action. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are not going to be able to make this team. And I can't even make this team because it's very champ dependent. And it's also, I mean, the awakening alone is something too. But yeah, this is going to be more for an entertainment value purpose, right? So I hope you guys do understand that, because I try to showcase all different kind of things, whether it's early game. I have a free-to-play series that I showed you from the beginning to where I am now. I have a lot of mid-game videos that I try to help out with. There's like I try to go all over the place, and this is something that I wanted to show you guys because it's exciting and it's like it's entertaining. Well, to me anyways. But yeah, everybody has their own thing that they're into, and for me, I really enjoy watching world record stuff. I love watching like really cool compositions that I've never seen before, or really something different. So this is one of those videos. I hope you guys understand that, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoy my content, and if you do enjoy my content, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.